DC came strong with the Penguin. It is rare we get a continuation of a movie in a TV series that is the same level and quality. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, Brent here back with Geek Grants, cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. And as always, the Dark Lord of DC, Tony, in the house for the Penguin. What are your thoughts, my friend?
Let me tell you something. You nailed it with the opening. That we rarely get a continuation of a great movie into a great TV show, and that's what you get with the Penguin. If you did not like the Batman, you will not like the Penguin. It is exactly what they said it was going to be. It picks up a week after the events in the Batman, and it's all Penguin. Well, it's all Oswald because he's not yet Penguin, but we're seeing him start to take over, and it's lovely. It's everything that they said, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
And like, it's very rare that we see characters kind of have an origin story done well. Because more often than not, we usually, we get the whole pearls in the alley thing, or we get the planet blowing up thing, and we've been there, we've done that.
Frozen soldiers.
It's like, now we're getting an origin story of a villain that should have been told a long time ago with Oswald Cobblepot. And we're seeing basically through his interaction with Alberto Falcone that, for all intents and purposes, he's tired of playing second fiddle.
Yep.
He wants his parade. He wants to be remembered. He wants people to look at him with respect and awe.
And
the way
fear.
That the old school mobsters, the gangsters, the people from like The Godfather or from Goodfellas or from any of those amazing classic
American Gangster.
films, you need to have that level of respect for your Godfather. And the Penguin wants to be that guy. But here right now, like Tony said, he's just Oswald. But he's ambitious. He's got the right pieces in place. And right now, he's out scheming just about everyone other than Sophia.
He is manipulating everybody in this show. I would go too far as to say that he is manipulating her too, because I'm not doing spoilers as much as I love spoilers because I want people to go watch this show. The one scene with the red Cadillac where she opened it and looked like, yep. I think he's getting to her now, and once he found her weakness, it's over. This Colin Farrell is just being the man with this role. Everything. I love everything about it. I can't think of any one negative thing about this. Everybody played their roles correctly. Everybody was believable. I mean, what was one of your favorite parts? Just, a brief overview. Don't try to get too spoilerific.
We're going to just talk about the events of the episode in one way, shape, or form. So if you haven't watched the episode, go watch it. It's fantastic. Yes. It's 1 hour long. It's great. Our review will be here. Come see it when you're caught up. There's your brief respite. But one of the scenes I loved the most was one of the scenes that I ended up talking basically through the entirety of, is the interaction between Maroni and we have the interaction with Oswald.
Yes.
Salvatore was fantastically cast.
General
that
Allen.
actor is in so many fantastic things as a great villain, as a great powerful being. Like, he can play like a mayor type. He plays the head of leadership very, very well.
100%.
He's got that aura about him. And seeing him and Oswald go back and forth and them trading jabs with some language that we obviously can't use on YouTube, but in no uncertain terms, they're basically testing each other and busting each other's chops to see who's going to crack first. And we see that Oswald, through the offering of the ring that he took off the body of Alberto, has basically found a way to not only weasel himself into Maroni's good graces, but also deflect blame off of everything that happened to Alberto on him in one fell swoop.
Yep. That was
brilliant. I
magnificent.
love that scene.
It was magnificent. I loved it. I agree with you. That was one of my favorite scenes too. It was. But I think for me was, even though it both took us by surprise, we knew wasn't nothing serious gonna happen to Penguin, but Naked Penguin with the wire on the and I'm saying I like this scene because it threw you for a loop, because you see Penguin and he's defenseless and you think, oh, she got him, oh, what's gonna happen, and he got out of it, and he got out of it scot free. Like you said, he deflected all of the blame for the dead brother onto the other crime family, and now both of them trust him, and now he is going to just get power, and that's what's going to happen. And I wanted that because remember we talked about this. I need to see Oswald being devious and deceitful, and that's what he gave me, and I love it. I'm here for it every episode.
And another one of the good scenes that I know we didn't talk over was the scene involving his mother. His mom was busting his chops in no uncertain terms, but she was busting him out of the state of a mother who loves her son and wants what's best for him.
Don't, and she's like, don't be no punk.
She's like, I've always believed you to be a leader. I've always believed you to be strong. I've always believed you to be the man in charge. You've served people for so long. You've always been a second fiddle. This is your time. Seize your moment. Be the man I wanted you to become. Go ahead and take Gotham. And like you're talking about, now that he has two families trusting him, he can basically just throw them at each other. And as long as he's able to play balancing act, he's going to become the leader of the remnants of what's going on, or at least he'll be able to sell to other people. I'm the only sane person here right now. Everyone else is at war. I keep trying to talk people out of this situation, but they're just going at it. You guys want peace? You want to make some money? Do you want to have prosperity in Gotham? Follow me. I will be your guy. And that's exactly what you want to sell as, you know, the new head of this family he's trying to assert himself as. And I gotta say, Victor, fantastic job of acting. I believed it was a natural stutter for the character because
he did
selling it so well. He did a great job. Is there any other characters or things you really want to get out and highlight as we're kind of like wrapping this up? As of now, you can clearly tell we're recommending this for you.
This is 9.5. Easy for this episode. And again, we know it's going to be letdowns in other episodes, but as long as it's a constant, solid story, you can have slow episodes. And I expect this. I don't think we're going to have too many slow episodes. I think we're going to have at least 2 that are backstories, at least 1 that they're going to be surprise cameos. They'd be like, ooh, because it was a lot of actors that were cast that their roles were undisclosed. So I'm looking forward to the more shock and awe. And I mean, you have to watch this show.
It's a must-watch TV show. The next episode drops on the 29th. It will not be dropping on Thursdays. This one, they just kind of geared to see how they could go head-to-head, because they went head-to-head with Thursday Night Football. And from what I can tell, the ratings for this show are exceptionally high. Max did a good job of advertising this. You're getting a movie-quality show. As long as you're getting that level of quality week in, week out, even on bad episodes, and I'm air quoting that, you're still going to get a 7 out of 10, which is still going to be fantastic. When they said limited series, I think they put the emphasis on, we're not going to do a Marvel thing where we have 2 or 3 episodes you can just throw out and miss nothing. This is going to be must-watch television on Max each and every week.
And you must understand what you're getting. You must understand the style that this is. This is 100% following the Batman. It's the same style as the Batman. So if you do not like or understand the Batman, you will not like or understand the Penguin. And you will be surprised how many people I talked to who watched the Batman who did not understand the Batman. They see Keaton, they saw Bale, and they saw Affleck, and they could not understand why Pattinson was so new, not understanding that he's year 1 to 2 Batman. So you have to think of the time frame that he is in. Do not come in there thinking that you got the Iceberg Lounge already up and running and Penguin had just defeated Black Mask. We're not there. This is brand new. He's still Oswald. So get that in your mind and be ready for a solid story.
Brace yourselves. Brace yourself to hit that lovely red subscribe button. It's in the description below. It's free. Greatly helps us out and keeps you on track. We post everything when our lives will be. You're going to expect me. You're going to expect Tony for all DC coverage. We have a lot of great animes. We got Marvel. We got Supermarket Simulator. We have tons of...
You have to watch that. Oh my god, you have to watch that.
If you want to see me lose my dang mind at some AI, Supermarket Simulator is the way to be. And as always, when Will's
Iron Man
not
sucks.
here, Iron Man does suck. We'll see you in the next one.